Tonight, a mum trying to set up her family's future and a trusted Australian bank, both scammed by a sophisticated gang, and it was so well executed. Now the race to stop $700,000 going offshore.
In that moment, I knew. I started panicking. Oh, my goodness. I knew I was caught out.
When you hear how they did it, you might not understand, but you'll certainly sympathise. Yakemi Dupree was preyed upon by a sophisticated gang of ruthless, greedy and organised criminals.
I've been scammed out of $760,000.
In December, Yakemi and husband Zach relocated from Perth to Melbourne. Yakemi and the kids travelled separately while Zach drove. 3 hours out of Perth, Zach was killed in a fatal road accident. The money that's been scammed was his life insurance payout.
I want to warn other people.
When the money came, Yakemi was determined to protect her family's future, planning to buy a house in Melbourne, finding the best rate for a one-year deposit with what appeared to be Macquarie Bank.
2.5%. I completed the online form with personal information like your name, contact details, and it gave me a notice to say Macquarie will be in contact.
Soon after, Yakemi's phone rang with a man calling himself Mark Dickinson. What can you remember about this Mark Dickinson?
He sounded very sophisticated, British accent, sounded like a banker, very polished in his talking, could explain exactly how the process works, sounded 100% like what I would have heard at 10 other banks in the past.
He was very slick.
Very slick. The information they provided, I Googled him or looked him up on LinkedIn. A Mark Dickinson that works at Macquarie existed on LinkedIn. I don't know if it exists today.
That profile does still exist, and someone of that name does work at the bank. It's just not the person that Yakemi was speaking with. And this is what scammers do, according to cybercrime expert Nick Savides.
They will take over identities of legitimate employees. You think you're dealing with them, but in fact you're dealing with a scammer who's impersonating them.
And that's not the only devious way Yakemi was conned. As a trained auditor, she's kept the paperwork, including the knockoff Macquarie contract that she was sent.
All the signatures, everything that you would expect.
Emails from the fake Mark Dickinson coming with authentic-looking detail. Sophisticated, isn't it?
Very sophisticated.
Satisfied, Yakemi went ahead. On April 14, she transferred $100,000 of the life insurance money from her CBA account